So, my name is Rafael Ferrari. I'm engineer manager for two teams on the risk space, global risk. I've been working for Blip for 10 months now. So, my first week was pretty much amazing, even more better than I was expecting, to be honest. I remember that my first day here, people came to the office just to give a warm welcome in person. But on that week specifically, I remember that the teams that I was about to manage, they came to the office and they spent the whole week just to give a warm welcome for me in person. And I remember that, and it was pretty much important for me just to have this safe environment. And it makes me feel more valued on the context of the company. And I remember to get to know and to be introduced on the Blip's culture. That's it's completely people focused, and this is very important to highlight as well. I remember to have an office tour and to get to know this amazing spacing that we have here with many things to enjoy, and to spend some time between meetings and so on. So it was pretty much good. Okay, from my onboard experience, things that I would like to highlight. The first one is the buddy that you always have here, regardless the role that someone it's going to join here. You have a buddy to follow up in all the needs that you are going to have here in Blip. Not just to get to know the space and how the space works on the daily basis, but also on the context of the work of that team, specifically provide the tools that the new joiner will need to introduce the business context, stakeholders, and so on. So it works like a right hand that we have during like a 3 months, 6 months. It depends on the team. It may change. And the second one, it's about the leadership here. That's it's pretty much strong on the context of the Blip and the Flutter group itself. And I remember to have many one-on-ones with leaders from different locations from Blip that are based here in Porto, and also from the UK and I space, making them remotely. But it was pretty much important because they were introducing themselves, and also they were introducing the context of the company and how we can impact the business and so on. So that made me feel more safe on the space, and also made me feel part of the team, part of the family in a pretty much smooth way, and pretty much highlight that. So featuring new joiners, for them to not fear the unknown, that they are going to find a safe environment, a safe space, that they are going to have people around to help them in everything that they need. Another tip is that they can get to know about the company in advance. That would be important, but also to highlight that here they are going to have everything that they need to know about the Blip's culture, to get to know that the people are really valued here in our context, that Blip is going to provide everything that they need, regardless if it's around the tools, the office facilities, and so on. And the other point that's important to highlight is to develop connections. This is one of the things, the challenge that we also find when people join a new company, and for them to start doing that as soon as they can, regardless if that's going to be around the team that they are going to work with, the peers, his manager, and so on. So it's important to get to know as most people as the new joiner can in order to develop in this network, because this will help them to get introduced more easily and more fast in our context, and also to get to know more about our business, the impact that we have on the business around the world, and so on.